Hi, welcome back to Guessagaingaming. So, for the first, well actually the second video I'm going to make in the new year, I decided to make a video that's got nothing to do with woke at all, because that's all over the news, and I'm sure for the next video I'll be going back to what's going on with wokeness and what's going on with gaming and imploding game studios and devs and backlash against woke and all the rest of it. But I thought for the first video, or the second actually, because I made one about Dragon Age Inquisition already, I'd make a video that's got nothing to do with that at all. It's about an older game, which I actually mentioned in a comment yesterday or the day before, that I've been playing again, called Necromunda Underhive Wars. And actually, speaking of woke games, this isn't a woke game, but it demonstrates really well how you can use that ethos or that idea in a game, and if the game is good, no one notices, because in this game you've got all different colours of people, and you've got all shapes and sizes as well. It's thin and bigger and larger and shorter and everything. So it's actually a really good game for everyone not looking the same, but you don't notice because it fits in with the game and because the game's good. So I've been playing this game again a lot. I've played it off and on a lot of times. I'm just at a point where I can pick my first gang member to take a turn. I'll probably take that one because we can give that person a whooping. And I really like this game. I would say graphically, of the turn-based games I've played a lot, which is XCOM, Phoenix Point, Phantom Doctrine, there's a few others. This is the best graphically that I've played. The graphics really work well. The characters are large. You don't have to kind of think, I can't quite see what's going on and watch around the corner. The graphics are really good. They really fit with the aesthetic of what they're trying to do in this underground hive where everything's machinery and it's all going to shit. The characters all look really good. They all fit again with how they dress and how they look, and they're kind of a bit dusty and dirty, but that fits with the aesthetic as well. So I think the scenery, the character modelling, everything about it is great. It's probably one of the best games, especially turn-based games, where I've never kind of thought I can't quite see what's around the corner because it's fiddly and small, that you get kind of in Phoenix Point. Sometimes I can't quite see what I'm doing. This is really well done. All the characters are big. They're bigger than the characters in XCOM. That may not be a thing for everybody, but I like it. I don't like fiddly little games generally, so that's something I like about it. Like I say, I like the aesthetic, I like the graphics. Then you've got this really cool system where it's the only game I've ever found like this. I'm sure there are others, someone will tell me, but where you've got this system where you've got so many different levels. This is one level of one area, but you've got areas where there's closed in bits. Sometimes there's like 1 or 2 levels, sometimes there's 9 or 10, and you can move all your gang members wherever you want. There's also zip cords, and you have your own grapples, and it's really good. So it's got those ideas from other games. I'm not saying it took them from other games, but it's got that kind of grapple that you get in XCOM 2, and you've got zip lines, and you've got loads of other bits and pieces. The variety of weapons is amazing. You've got so many different kinds of guns and melee weapons and bombs and buffs and things. I couldn't even begin to go into them all. So that's really good, and it's really fun to play. The battles do take a very long time, but that doesn't matter to me because they're all different. You never get the same battle twice, and I really enjoy them. You can customise again. You can customise your characters to an amazing level. You can change how they look. You can change their hair. You can change all the clothes they wear. You can change all the colours they wear. Everything, and there's loads of boost up stats as well you can do when you're levelling up. So there's absolutely tons of stuff in this. The combat's really fun, so I'm going to pick her and I'll just show you a melee, because I'm going to give that person a whacking. But the combat's really fun, it looks really good, except when you run out of ammo, but that's annoying, but never mind. So the combat's really good. Let's do a power strike on this person. Yeah, bye. And it's very satisfying. And the only reason that I wouldn't put this down as my absolutely favourite turn-based game ever, and there is only one, and it's not a big reason, it is a reason though, is the way, if you watched videos I did about this game a long time back, the only thing I don't like is that the gang you play with, and you can play up to, I think it's 10 different gangs. You can make your own gang and make different gangs in all different factions. I think it's 5 factions. But the gangs you build, when you play in the story mode, you don't use those actual gangs. You're playing as different characters just in the story mode. And I think that is, doesn't work for me. I think if you build your own characters, whether it's your own character or gang or agent, you want to use them in story mode. So I think it's not really a good option to go into a story mode just to play the story when you're leaving your own gang members behind, because you don't know the people in the story mode. I'm sure there's a reason why they did it like that. I'm sure it's easier as well, but it's not something I like. And to be honest, I've never really played on with the story mode once I got through the first bit, because I just didn't care, because I don't know those characters and I'm not invested in them. It's not a big thing. When I first played it, it was like a little bit like and I've mentioned before that it means there's no progression story-wise. You're just progressing in this kind of arena fighting mode where you can keep leveling up and going into more different and difficult missions and difficult areas and against more and bigger gangs. But as I've gone on with it, I've liked this game so much that I don't really mind that. I mean, it would be the icing on the cake if the story mode was linked to your own gangs, but XCOM 2, for example, the story mode is very simple, and once you've played it once, you've played it forever. So you're really just playing through arenas in that, because you know the story back to front once you've played it a couple of times. And the same with quite a few of the games I've mentioned. If you ever get to the end of Phoenix Point to find out what the story's about, then good luck to you, because I've never have. But so I don't even mind that. And like I said, other than that, I would say pretty much hands down, this is the best turn-based game I've played. And like I said, I've played a lot, and I've just named some. Even compared to Other Side, which I really like, this has got much more to it. Other Side is beautiful graphically, and it's really well done, and I don't think they could do anything different to what that is, but it's a much smaller universe and game to this in every sense. So I really like Other Side, and I don't think they could have changed it, and I wouldn't want that to be on this kind of level. But I think this is, without any doubt, almost the best turn-based game I've played. I don't think it gets enough recognition or credit for all the things it is. And like I said, I can't, other than the one thing I mentioned, I can't really see anything wrong with it. It's got all the tactical combat and the customization you get in all the other games, except you've got this multi-layered grappling arena zipline system, and I think that's really fantastic. That would work really well if it was any of those games, XCOM or Other Side or Phoenix Point or Phantom Doctrine, but you just get maybe a slightly higher building in those, but you don't get this kind of detail in it. So I think it's a really great game. Like I said, it's a game I've been playing a bit recently. I played it a lot in the past, so I intend to keep playing. I think I've got 4 gangs going of 3 different factions, and I'm going to keep playing it. And that's me done for a non-woke review about a non-woke game. So I'm sure for next time I'll be back to more of what's going on in the current world of gaming and gaming news, but there's so much woke things going on. Every time you look at anything, there's a new imploding studio or something's happened. So I thought I'd just do one video to kind of get away from that. Anyway, thanks for watching Guessagaingaming. Till next time, take care for now.